refocus. I hope you are doing well. So I am a certified personal trainer and older adult fitness expert, and I work a lot of the time with people who are wanting to improve their health, improve their fitness, and they're often needing a bit of help. And the biggest concern I hear quite often is, Meg, I'm not motivated. I really am struggling with motivation. I know I should exercise. I know it's good to move my body, but I just can't do it on my own. So I am here today to share 3 tips that I share with my clients and that really can make a difference. So advice number 1, tip number 1 for you. And by the way, let me know if you're watching live. Let me know where you're tuning in from as well. It's so nice to hear from you guys. And I know we have a lot of new followers from all over the world. So let me know in the comment section. So tip number 1, so important, is to think about how your life could change if you experienced more strength for everyday tasks, if you had more energy once you woke up, and if you were more flexible. So you could do things more easily around the house. This is such a good way to think about our goals and such a good way to refocus on what's most important. So for example, I work with a woman one-on-one who we recently started working together because her main goal was to improve her balance. She said, Meg, I live in a big home. I need to go up and down the stairs, sometimes carrying laundry hampers. And she does have a snow service, but she said, I have to do a lot of shoveling and I have a dog to walk. And all of these things are important. And she said, my balance is getting worse. I know I need to work on this. So for her, knowing how her life could improve with better balance really has gotten her to feel more motivated to exercise and to actually do balance exercises, which she never had done before. And amazingly, a few weeks later, she has noticed her balance is better. I've been noticing that as well. Another good example is another client I work with in her home, and her main concern is to do things around the house. She lives with her husband still, but doing things like, making a meal, standing for a long period of time in the kitchen without having her back bother her, and doing other things like cleaning the house, going out for walks. She wants to maintain her strength as she gets older. So again, thinking about what could change if I had more strength, more energy, more flexibility. How would my life improve? So if you're feeling motivated just as you listen to this, or you have some ideas, let us know. So leave a comment below and let me know, number 1, how could your life change if you experienced all of those things I just mentioned? More strength, more balance, flexibility. How would your life improve? So let us know below. All right, tip number 2. Tip number 2, if you are lacking motivation, one of the reasons could be that you have really high expectations. So one example I like to share is losing weight. So I know over the past few years, a lot of people have noticed that they've been sitting more, they've been less active, and because of that, they've been gaining quite a bit of weight. Maybe you've noticed this for yourself, and losing weight is a big goal. So one option is to really fixate and focus on the big goal, which could be losing 40 pounds. Now, losing weight, it takes a while. It takes a while to do. I've helped a lot of clients and seen a lot of people lose weight over time, but if you have the expectation that you're going to lose 40 pounds in the next month or 2, well, then you're going to be set up for disappointment because it's not realistic. You may lose the weight quickly, but you also may gain it back. It's best to take your time as you're losing weight and to do it in a way that is healthy, not cutting out all of the good essential nutrients we need, because we need fuel and food to fuel our bodies. So instead, if weight loss is a big goal for you, maybe your realistic expectation would be to say, you know what, my goal this month is to lose 5 pounds. And I'm going to do it by eating more vegetables, drinking more water, and going for more walks outside and starting to lift weights. All right, so that is a good realistic goal, is to think about adjusting your expectations. Something else as well is if you have the goal to improve your stamina. Maybe you find that going up and down the stairs causes you to lose your breath. Maybe you're huffing and puffing as you're walking around the block. And you say, you know what, I would really like to get back into the habit, especially as spring is approaching, to be able to walk a little bit further and not feel like I'm so out of shape. So again, we want to set our realistic expectations. So that means saying, you know what, this week I'm going to aim for 3 walks this week. And I'm going to start with maybe a 10 or 15-minute walk. And then I'm going to build from there. But if you set yourself up and say, you know what, I'm going to do a 3-hour walk every single day, well, that might not be the right step for you. It is really important to go slow and to set realistic goals. So you see what I'm saying here? Quite often we have these big expectations, unrealistic goals, but we're not always starting at the beginning and building from there. And that's what I help my clients do. I'd love to help you with that too. All right, my third tip for you, tip number 3, is to take action right away. If you're feeling unmotivated and you're watching this, the best thing you can do right now is put something into action. It's easy for us to say, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll head out on my walk tomorrow. I'll go buy those weights and I'll enroll in an exercise program tomorrow or next week or when the weather is better. But what happens when we do that is we're putting off something that we could do right away. And along with that, we're also not doing something good for ourselves. If we put things off, we don't feel good about ourselves. It's easy to think, oh, you know what, I'm just not good at committing, or oh, I'm really not motivated. But if you take action right away, you're proving to yourself that motivation is possible to change and that you can see improvements in your health right away. So with that in mind, I'm going to show you 3 very simple exercises you can do right here while you're sitting for your upper body to prove to yourself that you can get moving right away. And it just takes a matter of doing it. All right, so the first one we're going to do is we're going to stretch the muscles in your neck. So sitting nice and tall, away from the back of your chair or your couch, bring your shoulders down and then start to slowly look from side to side. So looking to the left, looking to the right. Good. You may hear some cracking as you do this, but that's all right. Go slow as long as there's no pain. All right, and this one is really helpful for things as simple as crossing the street, or if you do drive a car, doing your shoulder check. All right, so really simple, really easy to do. All right, good. Let's do 3 more. Improving the flexibility of our neck can also help to relieve any tightness or stiffness in our neck. All right, one more time, side to side. Come and join me. Good, and look straight ahead. The next one we'll do is for the shoulders. A lot of us carry tension and tightness in our shoulders. So bring your shoulders right up towards your ears and then relax your shoulders down. So breathe in, lift. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, relax. Good, and just imagine really tightening up the shoulders, squeezing your arms as well, and then relaxing everything out. Good, so tightening up, squeeze your wrists and your palms and relax. And again, squeezing up and relax out. One more time and relax. All right, good. Don't you feel better already? All right, the next one we'll do is a stretch for your chest. So we're going to bring your hands together and then keeping your elbows bent, we're going to bring those arms out to the side, squeezing your shoulder blades back. This is a really good one for your posture. So inhale, squeeze your shoulder blades back together, activating our back, and then hands together in front. So inhale and exhale. Good. So taking action is as simple as just doing it, just moving. And I find on days that I feel unmotivated, when I do get up off the couch and move, whether it's going for a walk, whether it's stretching like this, I do end up feeling so much better. So I do encourage you to continue with whatever your goals are. but change that mindset. Really think about these 3 things that I've shared today. All right, so just to recap, number 1 is think about your everyday tasks and how they could get easier if you were stronger and if you exercised. Number 2 is to set realistic goals. So be aware of what your goals are and your expectations and adjust so that it's realistic. And then number 3 is take action right away. So on that note, I would love to help you. I would love to chat with you. I've helped so many people over the age of 50 into their 70s, 80s, even older, regain their strength, their balance, and flexibility. And so many people I work with are now feeling younger, more motivated, and feeling stronger and more capable as well. So if you'd like to chat and you'd like to talk about your goals, your expectations, and if you need a bit of help, I'd love to help you. So I'd love to offer you a free 15-minute health chat. So I'm going to leave the link to my calendar right below in the chat. And if you want to book a call, please do. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to help you because I know it is possible to improve your motivation, and I know it's possible to improve your health. I've helped so many people do that, and I know it's possible for you too. All right, so be sure to check out that link. Would love to chat with you. I have lots of programs as well for adults 50 plus. So if you are looking specifically for programs geared for people with osteoporosis or a heart condition, or if you've had a hip or knee replacement, these are all things that I can help with. All right, so I hope you are feeling more motivated. Take these 3 tips with you. Remember to keep moving and have a wonderful day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.